I feel like I repeat myself. I say the same thing over and over and over again, the same idea, the same idea. So you do, and we should call it the master plan. And this is like a master plan, Ron. This is for everything. You ready? Everything. All rebuilding, all growth. Cartilage, bone, muscle, neural tissue, immune system, whatever. You reduce inflammatory factors. You don't put anything into the body that is going to create havoc. And that means crappy food, and that means sugar and processed fats. Crappy food, sugar, and processed fats. I say crappy food because it could be chemicals, it could be anything. Reduce it, eliminate it. That's inflammatory factors. Patch up the digestive system. Use probiotics. Patch up the digestive tract. Use polysaccharides, glucosamine, bone soup, things that rebuild the digestive system. Make sure you're getting all of your building nutrients. Vitamin C is a major building nutrient. High doses of vitamin C. B-complex, very important. We urinate out the B-complex and vitamin C. Supplement with the B-complex and vitamin C. That's why I'm always talking about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. Make sure you're using fats, essential fatty acids. Essential fatty acids trigger growth hormones. Trigger growth supporting prostaglandins. We haven't talked about prostaglandins for a while, but you just think of them as a type of hormone. Essential fatty acids help in the production of these substances. Use fatty vitamins, vitamin A and vitamin E, especially for the joints, Ron. Especially vitamin E. Use coenzyme Q10, very protective of the body and of the joints. And make sure you're getting enough protein, especially whey protein if you can do whey protein. Collagen building is also very important. All the collagen building strategies. There's so many things you can do. Magnesium is very important. All of these are part of what I call the master program for rebuilding all tissue. Thank you for calling. Got to move on. I hope I helped you, Ron. All right, Gina in Oregon, what's going on?
Hi, good morning, Barry. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I have 3 questions regarding to the collagen production.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so last Friday, you touched a little bit on the composition of collagen. Mm-hmm. The composition includes glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, I think, valine, and maybe a little bit of a tryptophan. Okay, so and I learned that there's different types of collagens. So this is the first question. So do they have other type of amino acid like lysine?
Yes.
Hydroxylysine?
Okay. That's how they vary. I don't think I said tryptophan though. Hope I didn't, because I don't believe there's tryptophan anywhere there. But it's true. Glycine, and the basic ones are glycine and hydroxyproline. And that hydroxy is really interesting because that's where vitamin C comes in. You know, we haven't even talked about vitamin C yet. Vitamin C is the key player in the production. They call it in chemistry the rate-limiting step in collagen production, and that's where that hydroxy thing comes from. But then the third one varies, and the types of different types of collagen vary. That's why I'm really basically going to talk about glycine when I talk about amino acids for collagen. Does that help?
Okay. So the second question is, so it seems to me...
Did that make sense, Gina, though?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So the second question is, it seems to me the hydroxylation of the amino acid is very important.
Very.
Yeah, like for example, so let's say if the hydroxylation for one of the amino acids, like proline or lysine, doesn't happen, and at the same time the precursor exists. Yeah. So in this case, is the collagen still going to be okay?
No, that's the key step. That's the key step is the hydroxylation.
Okay, so it requires the hydroxylation.
I'm not sure I'm understanding your question. That's the key step is hydroxylation. They call it the rate-limiting step. Are you a biochemist or chemist or anything?
No, I just
like chemistry
on my own.
Well, you are. I got it because that's how I got it. I just studied on my own too, so I appreciate that. Yeah, no, the hydroxyl part is very important. I don't want to talk. I want everybody to. I don't want to get too technical, but vitamin C. That's where vitamin C comes in, and that's why vitamin C is so important, and that's why it's important to take more than the RDA of vitamin C. The RDA is just to protect you basically from a disease, scurvy, but it's not to just jack up collagen production. For just straight out jacking up collagen production, vitamin C is key, and it's so non-toxic. It's crazy not to take high doses, in my opinion, crazy not to take high doses of vitamin C. Go ahead. What was your other question, Gina?
So the last question, like what you just talked about, the cofactor, vitamin C. Also, I find out there's another factor. It's something is called alpha-ketoglutarate compound. That's not a fundamental nutrient, alpha-ketoglutarate. I mean, if you wanted to do absolutely everything. I'm not sure why. How do you figure, what were you going to say about alpha-ketoglutarate? I learned that from the biochemistry book, and also I learned that from the WebMD. And WebMD talks about it is used for kidney disease and intestinal and stomach disorders.
Why not vitamin C?
So forth.
Why not? Why is it?
They talk about that too, but this is one of another compound. Seems to me.
In addition to vitamin C.
Yeah, it's pretty beneficial. So
all right, maybe yes, maybe no. I don't consider it fundamental. I want to take a couple more calls, Gina, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, have a beautiful day. Let's see. I hit the wrong button here. Oh, is that it? No, that was a dead air. No, you know what? I don't want to leave anybody. Jeff has been holding though for a while. Hey, Jeff, I got to go. It's the end of the show. You got to call back, buddy. I apologize for that, Jeff in Indiana. All right, that's all. Is that the music I hear there in the background? That is music. Okay, good. All right, well, that's the end of the program. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about creatine. I'm going to tell you some really cool things about creatine, some very unusual ways that creatine is being used, especially for anti-aging. We'll continue that tomorrow. On the bright side, check out my website, brightsideben.com. Check out the shopping cart and click on the Join the Team link and start yourself a longevity business and help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. That's it for now. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, have you heard about the No hair removal device that's sweeping the globe? If you want to go weeks without shaving and get smooth, professional quality results, here's our favorite host, Cheryl, for No hair removal.
Thanks. Hey gals, I love talking about my No. It's this cute little hair removal system that you can take with you and use almost anywhere at home or on the road. No more expensive in-office treatments, painful waxing, and no more wasting your valuable time. Got unwanted facial hair? No has patented Thermocon technology that works on all hair and skin colors, so it's perfect for using on all body parts. And now you can take advantage of this incredible risk-free trial. Get the No, the facial kit, a travel case, and a $100 discount shopping card, and you don't risk a penny to try it. Try the incredible No hair completely risk-free. Call 1-800-953-6062. That's 800-953-6062. 800-953-6062.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653.